Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition, man. I'm Rashad Milligan, joined here today by You See It, man. You See It. Stream RBMo right now. RBMo in the building. Mo was hands.
Yes, sir. Not much, man. Just cooling, bro. How you doing, man?
Man, I can't call it. You know, we just got off Birds and Buckets, talked about Jaylen Brown rumors to the Hawks. We got 1 a.m. coming up this week in a couple days. But like we discussed beforehand, Jelani really doesn't know about streaming because he doesn't watch streaming. So we decided to just go off and do this as a one-off before 1 a.m. returns and stuff. So he's not just sitting up on the pod quiet for 30 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, man. We wanted to speak about Streaming University, bro. I guess, you know, just first things first, like I've already said what I said about Streaming University with the auditions and everything like that yesterday. I just wanted to know what you thought about it before we get into what happened today.
I think the auditions, from what I've seen, it's been entertaining. You know, I think I like how he's doing it as content for him to post onto YouTube and everything. And I also like how he's allowing the creators to come in with their own platform during the audition. Because, you know, some people would have just been like, all right, you know, this is my platform. You know, y'all keep all this hush, you know, because I want to capitalize on all of the content that's being created. But yeah, him allowing everybody to come in and stuff, and I think it's been funny from what I've seen so far. And I think it's a great idea, and it's gonna be interesting. I haven't seen anybody get accepted. I've just seen a lot of either denials or keep in touch. So
I think the keep in touches are kind of like the acceptance, but like you said, like nothing official. And then I'd imagine it's kind of tough to accept people. Excuse me, because what if you really like, say, 300 people during this? How many cities is it? 3.
Yeah, he's doing New York, LA, and then he did LA today, and then Atlanta on the 16th.
And that's it, just those 3.
From what I remember.
Okay, yeah. So if you have, like he said, 1,200 kids at each, well, not kids because there's adults there too, 1,200 people at each stop, and you like really like 100 out of each of those cities, that's 300 right there. That's the whole Streaming University. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have no room for anybody else who applied online. So I think you can't accept people on the spot, in my opinion, because you're just overbooked. So it's got to be we'll be in touch. That's what I'll just say first. It's like, it's cool that he's doing like a soft rollout of him returning to streaming. I think that's cool. Like, it, you know, because I don't know. I felt like it would have been a lot for him to just pop up after like what 7-8 months.
I will say one thing that I have enjoyed the most about it is he didn't come back. You know, his whole thing over the last few months has been kind of this like maturity thing. I'm doing Vivette now, blah, blah, blah. But when he came back to the streaming, he was cussing that again, you know? And all the clips that I've seen, it's been him acting the exact same. And that was one thing I was curious how that was going to play out. But then seeing it and how he's acting all the auditions and stuff, I'm like, okay, like my boy back, he didn't lose too much of himself, you know? Because it felt like, you know, these last few months, it's like he's this now mature, artistic, you know, like telling people like, y'all need to read some more books, you know. But
no, I feel like this definitely like a part of your 20s, right? Like you do kind of like the where you learn I will pull up in giant mass like a Trojan horse. But it's like what were you saying? Yeah, in your 20s, because you have that moment of like, how do you say it? You're raised to learn one way of living, And then in college, you might learn in college, or you might just learn like outside of college after high school years, right? Of just like, dang, a lot of the stuff that we learned was a lie, or they omitted a lot of the truth. So because of that, you start to do like your own research, or you just like learn from other people who are teaching you kind of more so the harsh truth and the harsh reality of what has happened in history and what goes on in the world. And because of that, after that, then you're like, I'm enlightened. Everybody else needs to be enlightened because we've all been lied to. And then you kind of carry that on for a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's just a part of your 20s. So, like, Kai kind of went through that. And I think, but at the end of the day, like, you are who you are. Like, who you are makes you who you are. Max did that too. When Max, kind of left streaming last year for a couple months, when
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna do the streaming every day for a year. Um, it looked like he was aura farming, not speaking when they put the camera on him and other people's streams and stuff. I was like, oh man, Max gonna come back serious, and then he came back just as goofy as he was before, bro. So, I mean, I like when people always do that too. I'm right with you on that. One thing that I'm seeing with Kai's things, auditions, everybody that has a channel where they're just sitting at the desktop and like reacting and commentary content, he's
Mm-hmm.
saying all the drama and gossip, all that content has no longevity. Kai, like Wendy Williams exists. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was on the radio for 20 years, then on TV for 30 years. Like as long as people exist and celebrities exist, there will be somebody talking about them who also exists who will be getting paid for it. So
Facts.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Um, but I do understand his frustration as a famous person. Like I can imagine having every part of my life dissected and commented for somebody else's monetary gain on the internet. Yeah, I've
Mm-hmm.
done it too. So I get Kai on that. And then also I'm gonna apply. So what I'm saying, I'm applying. Uh, I'm s- I want to say I'm scared. I think it's always difficult to think of like what you're gonna do for your application video because he said he wants movies, but how can I tell you how I'm different if I just give you a movie?
Right.
I'm just showing you a movie. Like I don't know if that's necessarily the route. So I think I'm gonna just go the regular route. Maybe do some fancy edits or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just thinking about it so much. I feel like the bar has been set so high by other creators who had it done, last December, and they were just waiting for him to announce the applications were open. Um, yeah, yeah. What do you think about I guess the trailers and applications if you were to apply and stuff like that? Like, what would you do as your video?
I don't know, like, cause I have seen some that are been super kind of high quality, very creative. There was this one dude I never seen him before that he did. It was like him, pretty much, and his friends like acapella singing, and like let me into Trim University, but like let me in, and like it was funny. And I say I see he had like some motion, like he had like probably like I think 700K. So I said I just never seen him before. Yeah. So he got some going on the gram already, but yeah. So it's like stuff like that where it wasn't like a super high quality video, just something that was just kind of funny, like but trying to get attention. And so I've seen like a lot of different ones, but a lot of them are very unique to themselves. So it is kind of based on whatever your day-to-day content is. Um, like for you, I'm not exactly sure. Like, cause that's why I'm like with yours, the I don't know, it's like if you can maybe get, but I mean, I guess audition, well, you still got time, but I guess maybe like another celebrity or something that you interview, or like be like hey, tell Kai I need to go into Stream University or something, that like something like that. But as I said, it's a lot of different ways, but it's kind of tough, if with I guess certain limitations to an extent, because I said some people got like the high quality cameras, so it's all gonna look good regardless, you know I don't know. Maybe you and Dan can get on here. Make a little video.
Sorry, it took me about.
You on mute, bro.
Hold on, give me a second here. Shout out my boy Malik, man. We just did Birds and Bucket.
But yeah, so I
You there, Malik?
You're on mute, bro.
Hey, my bad, y'all.
Sorry.
Shout out Malik. But yeah, so while we were talking, bro, I was like, let me look this up, dog. So this is my application from last year, bro. I did not post this. I did not post this at all publicly. I literally just put it in my application and that was it. This was my application for last year for Trinity University. All right, the sound is on. What's that, baby? It's your boy Rashad Milligan, man. I'm here reporting live from New Orleans. I work at the newspaper in New Orleans. I interview people in real time, live time. And I also go over the news daily, think like Nick Fuentes, but a lot less controversial. Break down the news in a way that's interesting to Black people. That's so people get it. It's entertaining, it's engaging, and it speaks our language. I've streamed for 57 straight days now, and other people who do the content that I do is that I have 10 years of covering the NBA. I've covered Kai before, I've covered A&P before, I've done multiple stories like that. I'm from Atlanta. It'll be much easier to get interviews when everybody's already there. I have in-person interviews.
Hey, Rashad.
So that was last year. Yeah, so that was last year. And that was before, I saw anybody else's, because there was no previous last year to go off of.
Right.
It was just what it was. Yeah, I froze up. It's been doing that all night.
I actually have an idea, bro. You should get your mama in there, bro. Like, I think if you find some, huh?
No, I was just saying, speak to me.
Yeah, like definitely, a little brainstorming exactly how to incorporate her. But I think, you can find a way to incorporate her and be like, like, let my baby into streamer you, so, I don't know, something like, I feel Miss Renee could be funny, bro. Like,
yeah.
Because it's gonna be funny because she's gonna be like, if you tell her to do it, she's gonna be serious about it too. So so yeah, I don't know. That's an idea to throw out there, something to think about.
I was just thinking, like, I knew the way I was gonna start it this year. Like, well, I know what I'm gonna say in the first couple of seconds. I'm literally kind of lead with, well, I don't want to say it out loud because I want to wait to the in-person auditions, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go.
Oh dang! Why?
It's on Tuesday at 1 p.m.
Oh dang,
bruh!
And then they camping out there too.
Yes. Oh yeah. Bro was out there Thursday night.
Yeah, crazy,
bruh. I went to that YouTube event on Friday night. Bro was like, yeah, I got my camping stuff in my car. And then, like, while we were talking, as the later it got, he was just kind of sitting like on a stool. He was getting more quiet and slumped over. I said, oh, he thinking about whether he about to go there. But one of the dudes he said, bruh, someone gonna die. he said, y'all gonna sleep in tents at Georgia State. Don't you know that's the most dangerous part of downtown Atlanta?
Right. Not for real.
But yeah, bro. I was thinking at least because if I get off, like, I requested off, but I didn't request off until yesterday. That's mad late. You're supposed to request off like 2 weeks in advance.
Right.
So if I do get off, I might go, like, I was thinking maybe 3 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you go down there at least see what it's looking like. If the line too crazy, I'll be like, bruh.
I was gonna go there like yesterday or today to just see who was out there, and then I was going to interview him, but I didn't do it. So if he's still that idea, you can still that idea. Like, it's literally so close to the date now, but I was gonna do that, bro, originally, because and I didn't do it because the Dream were playing today. So I didn't want to like miss the whole dream game. Excuse me, and then not have any dream content up chasing Stream University stuff.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna tell you that would be a good idea. Like when you go out there Tuesday, regardless, even if you get in line or not, I was gonna say you should interview people while you out there. I think that could be content.
Yeah, I was thinking about going just to go on that. Dan.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Yeah, I was thinking about going just to go.
Right. Hey, so Yana she got invited back.
Yeah. Hold on. All right, let's go into it.
Class, you want to be like a performance play for the school? I can do whatever.
All right, well, let me put you to the test real quick.
Okay.
Who's grown so much in the last year?
Of course.
Let me see what you think of the next contestant. Okay, come sit right here.
Oh, okay. Wait, really?
Come back here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, of course. I'll sit right here.
Oh, don't fall.
Okay, I'm right here.
Just because. You'll keep your mic. That's it.
Yep.
Signals in line with me. Go ahead and pause it. Go ahead and pause it.
Yeah, go ahead and pause it.
Go ahead and pause it.
Go ahead
That's
and
all
pause
I need.
it.
You're talking to her.
Yeah.
I'm talking to her.
All right. Why you want to get into Stream University? Why you think you're different?
First of all, I spit soliloquy. I have actual talent. Most people
A what?
don't have talent.
What was it? You spit what?
Soliloquy.
Spell it.
SOLILOQY. Soliloquy. That's true. You want to look it up?
Okay, no, I believe you. That was good. Okay, so you spit soliloquy?
I'm authentic.
Where's your application, sir? Yeah, put the application here.
First of all, let me show you what I do with the application. Besides just this, everywhere I go, it's music, boxing, and hoping. I'm an original artist, unlike most people. I write my words down. Literature, it's intelligence when I speak. I'm saying so it's not what I put on the
You said you
application.
shoot every single day.
I do. On Gram, YouTube, all that.
Sorry.
No, whoa. What the fuck is that? You gonna stand that? Stand that?
Hold on.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. You lied. Out.
I ain't lying about nothing.
Connie, get that nigga.
Get out. Look at my back.
Get out, my boy.
I'm heavy cutting.
I got you. Get out, my boy. Get out, my boy.
Heavy cutting. I think I'm walking out on my feet. Lord, I think I'm walking out on my feet.
I go walk out, my boy.
And have a great day.
Hey. Hold on. I left that.
Left what?
I'm strong. I tell you, I had to pull these things.
Have a good day. But I am working on being very stern.
Hey, bro, imagine you waiting in line 5 to 6 hours, and they just use you as a clip and tell you to get out, bro.
Bro, that's could have been records.
Exactly, bro. I think about that with could have been all the time, but I'm like, bro, like these folks, bro, could have been though. It's low key, like it's a comedy thing.
Yeah.
Like if you go at this point, if you go up to could have been, you literally going up there so you could be a part of the video. You're not going up there to legit be signed unless you just special.
Right.
Shout out to all my could have been alum and stuff like that out there in the universe, my folks. Ugly, shout out Kiki Marie for sure.
Bro, you remember Ugly God?
Yeah. I think about Ugly God all the time, bro. Cause I was really on Ugly God for sure.
Yeah, I forgot about him, bro. Like, I don't know. This is the first time I thought about him in years.
He ended like, I think his cousin. No, I don't know if it was his cousin. He ended somebody's life in Mississippi, bro. And
oh yeah,
and they said he got off because his like cousin is a judge. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, bro. Oh, hold on. Let's watch the rest of this clip.
You submitted an application?
Yes, I did.
Since you grew so much from last year, this don't mean acceptance or decline. We'll stay in touch.
Thank
Have a
you
nice day,
so
Yana.
much.
What's up, bro?
Thank you so much.
What's up, bro? What's your name, gang?
Thank you so much.
Did you see that? You saw the other clip?
nah.
All right, so, bruh, this one dude, bruh, he said, let's stay in touch. Bruh, on his way out, the cameraman dapped Kai up. He said, oh, no, you out of here, bruh. and then the cameraman was like, hey, bro, I can explain. He said, "Bro, shut up! You making it worse." Oh man, so Kyle's just testing Buddy out.
And I hope you have a great day.
All right, bye, Yana.
And you know I will see you again.
Get your jolly ass out.
No, but and also, if you do need me, you can check out my Instagram and on my email.
Okay.
I'll respond to it.
All right, so I had the question, and we were kind of talking about this. This was like the main thing I wanted to talk about, bro. Of like streamer U1 stars. So obviously Yana, I say Samaya, Emily, extra Emily, so people know who I'm talking about. Extra Emily, Senna.
Senna wasn't a streamer you, bro.
Senna wasn't a streamer you?
Nah, Senna wasn't a streamer you.
Hold on, let me see that.
Yeah, when you said that the first time, like I text you, I was like, bro, I don't think she was there.
Bro, she really wasn't there. Like, bro, I thought I seen her in a sweatshirt.
Yeah, nah, she was not there.
This old Senna. Dang, she was
Crazy.
balancing 2 jobs while pursuing her degree. I don't work for Twitch. I just work in a regular office. LOL. Dang, she came up, bruh. She quit her 2 jobs and her degree to chase her dream. Dang, she dropped out of school too. Video has
She
no
took the
sound.
Samaya route, or Samaya took her route.
5 years later, she's now leading in the streaming space, taking home the Sapphire year. Dang, 2 years in a row. I didn't know she won last year. It worked for her. Why not you? Shout out Senna, bro. Dang, so Senna wasn't. Oh well, she blew up like she went to streamer you. Okay, who else would you say then?
Okay, another thing. So I'll say Yana, extra Emily blew up because of streamer you. Samaya got a little. I feel like she got a little clout, but she blew up for her crazy, wild, hot girl takes all last year, and then her beef with No Cap.
But the first time I seen her, and the first time you probably seen her, was when when she was DDG student, she went into his dorm. She said, "Professor, can we talk?" He said, "Wait, hold on. How old are you?" 19. Have a good day.
Yes. Yeah. I do remember that. As I said, like, actually the first clip I really remember is she was in Reggie's room. And this was like the night of like the party or something. And then she was in Reggie's room. And then like, they kind of there. And then Reggie being like real stiff. And then he was just kind of like, yo, like, I know about you. And then she was like, what you mean? And then I don't know. Then he was just like, yeah, you could just leave. And I remember thinking, yeah, like, and it was just so crazy because he was just so stiff on her. And and it was throwing me off. I'm thinking this girl kind of cute. You feel me? I was like, bro, like, Reggie, what's going on here? But yeah, he was just like, nah, I'm good. Like, yeah, go ahead and slide. And I was just like, dang.
Okay, but who else would you say? Because if Senna won in it, who?
Well, I was saying, who else were the stars of streaming you first year?
Or who blew up because of streamer you? Because like Toda, he don't count. Like he Clover.
Lala.
Oh, you mean Lola?
No, well, Lola and
Lala. Lola. I mean, Lala been popping since, you know what I mean, like 2017.
But I think in like the streamer space, Lala.
Okay, but if you say that, technically India Love.
That's a fact too. I'll say India Love is definitely a star of streaming you one.
But to me, I feel like they can't count, bro, because it's like we already knew who they was. That like they were famous.
they've been famous, but I think like they entered another level of where now people are more invested into them than it was just you're not just a pretty girl that we just see on the gram. It's like
Right.
we actually see your personality, you
Personality.
know. I
Facts.
think people like India Love for a long time got a bad like reputation low key, you know. Just kind of being known as like a girl in the industry that's kind of going around. Lala was just, you know, a beautiful girl. I didn't know who she was prior to this, but I've like overseen like, you know, her and her relationships and stuff like that. But now I think there's people who are like genuine fans of them, like who they are as a person now, you know, as opposed to just their looks.
Lala used to be in Atlanta. That's how I knew her back in like 2017 ish. Because she was like one of them Instagram girls, like Brandy. Shout out Brandy, Cobb County legend.
Right.
But yeah. I put them kind of separate because it's like I'm thinking from a perspective of if I'm a small creator and I apply to Streamer U and I get in, what are my chances of blowing up after that?
Right.
And
Was
also,
Rod-
well, hold on, my bad, Ma. I also want to say this: like, in Streamer U is not just about blowing up. For some people, it's just about having a good experience and building new connections.
right.
Go ahead, Mo.
I was gonna say I think Rod was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first time I heard about Rod. I feel like he was already yet again another person who had like clout, but I think it kind of took him up another level.
Yeah, he for sure was building up to that point, but like he definitely kind of made that leap when he got accepted and went to Streamer U and stuff. Oh, this is crazy.
Cause Rod, like, it's crazy. If you was to do a tier of streamers, I think of course,
Yeah.
you know, like there's like S level tier, Kai, Speed, you know. Then I feel like A level is like DDG, you know, Plaque Boy,
The Phase Boys.
yeah, all of them. Hold on one second.
Yeah. So yeah. He said they'd be A list, and then I assume he said like Rod would be like B tier. Oh, that's a good question. Would you consider Clover A tier? Yeah, Clover high key is A tier because of Mafia Thons. And then I guess AMP would be A tier as well because of Kai. Well, no, not because of Kai. That's disrespectful. A tier because everybody know AMP. But yeah, Streamer U1 stars. Hold on. He was, I say, was buzzing before broke through mainstream post SU. I would say already famous became streamers.
All right, my bad. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, you know, S level, A level is like DDG and Plaque Boy and you know FaZe and all them. Well, what are they? What's their clan? I mean, their group.
Core Boys.
Yeah, Core Boys. But then I say like right there.
Well, no, I got a question. I got a question
what's
for you. Is Clover A tier?
I think Ty Lil is.
You don't think Rakai is or Ray?
Oh, Rakai. Yeah, Rakai definitely is. Actually, yeah. So I guess
Clover Boy is low key A tier, bro.
I mean, I don't know if I want to say the whole group though, like, cause I think streaming wise, like Ray, Rakai, honestly, Ray and Rakai, I would put as A tier because Ray gets a lot of. It's not even that like his streams be going crazy. He just does so much other stuff. Like he's such a like actual celebrity, you know. Because he did an interview with who is that with Logan Paul. I think he was on Impulsive.
Oh yeah. He was on the Logan Paul podcast.
Yeah, you know, he's been on a lot of, you know, big platforms getting interviewed, you know, so and I think was it for the Super Bowl or like All-Star, I mean the Pro Bowl or whatever, and Tom Brady was there. They got that clip. I think like Ray was like, "Yo, like we met before," and Tom Brady just like, "Oh, okay," but like he's in those spaces consistently, so I feel
He's
like
signed to
that's
Adidas.
no facts. Like he like a real celebrity. Like he a celebrity beyond the streaming. It's just the streaming is kind of like an added bonus at this point, And then Rakai is a full-fledged, like he's like one of the voice of the youth.
And he signed to Under Armour.
Right. But I was getting that. I was like, Rod is low key, like right there with that tier. Like I feel like he's like a like I don't know in that tier, but like I don't want to put him B because I feel that's why I'm getting at is like the guests he be having some big guests. He be doing some and he does like real good content. Like when he was in that mall for like what was that like 2 weeks or something,
He was trying to do 30 days.
Yeah, So it's like he makes real content that's not hey, appreciate it, Dan. But yeah, make real content that's just not I'm finna just sit up here and just do like random stuff. I don't know. Like, and that'd be the thing. That's why I feel honestly, I feel like Rakai and Ray would be A tier, and then Ty Lil, I guess would be right there too.
Tyler pretty famous, bro. Like
yeah,
he pretty famous. I don't know if who's more famous between him and Ray. Maybe Ray, but Tyler he pretty up there.
I feel like Tyler got the streets. No, bro, you see that clip of Ray like riding around and with some kid, some Asian kid, and then like the dude was showing them their guns, and then Ray was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, was showing them the blammies, and and then Ray was just like, yeah, bro, you got to keep it on you, and then he pulled his out his glove compartment, and he didn't actually show it on camera, but yeah, but it was just. It wasn't even as if this was a skit. It was just like, nah, like this really how like we live out here in Atlanta, bro. I was like, Ray, bro, you are too tapped in. Like,
I just remember when Ray was saying like Atlanta boring, and I was just like, bro, like y'all don't be doing nothing because they like where your favorite places to eat. He said, I really just eat Shake Shack and American Deli and Waffle House. I said, bro, you don't be doing nothing, bro. Like. You can't do nothing and then say Atlanta boring.
Right. But okay, so yeah, Rob would definitely one that was buzzing. Of course, Ben the Don definitely broke through. I feel that really jumped like he barely posts like skits and stuff anymore.
That's a fact. He a full-fledged streamer. I'll put him under this list because he was already late.
Yeah, no facts. Man, it was a couple, bruh. It is so funny. I can't even remember those girls' names, but it was a couple baddies that was like that I would have thought would have broke through like Lala did, but then it was just a realization of like they didn't really have no love for this, Yeah. Cause it was this one girl in particular, bro. It was her and this other girl that were roommates. Bro, I had to just look it up, bro. She was like this kind of like real light-skinned girl. But yeah, so didn't take advantage.
K Bakes?
Huh?
K Bakes?
Who you said what?
Exactly. So it was a girl, K Bakes. She been posting a lot of like streamer you content. And so I was like, oh man, if you don't get into streamer you, like we got a riot, da 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 da. And someone responded, she already went last year. I said, oh, I ain't even know. I was like, I think it's bad if you went last year and I'm advocating for you and I didn't even know that you were there last year. I think that's pretty bad.
So yeah, I'm looking now. Oh, I think Cooking with Kaya. I don't know.
She had a moment at Streamer U, but then she quit.
Yeah. Like, I think, I ain't gonna lie. I think people already knew she was attractive, but that took her, like, it put her in another category. Just actually seeing her on a more day to day. And then, then of course there was the whole drama of, her twerking at the club that one
Oh yeah,
night.
with her boyfriend. I remember.
Yeah.
Kicking with Kaya. But I think Funny Mike had a big kind of comeback, to be honest. I know he never really fell off with his, fans, but I think with the mainstream, Funny Mike really came back with Streamer U.
Right.
The thing about it though, he was already famous. Like people like DDG and stuff like I just can't put them up there because they like them boys was already famous. I'm
Right.
saying if I was a small creator and I applied to Streamer U, what are the chances I have of getting in one of these? Like Blasian Baby Lola, yes, she had her own wave and stuff. For most people, we were introduced to her at Streamer U. Extra Emily, she was buzzing, she had her wave. Most people we first heard of her at Streamer U. Samaya, I never heard of Samaya before, neither have you. We heard about her at Streamer U. Yana, did not know about her. You didn't know about her. We first heard about her at Streamer U. I think like Yana might have been big on TikTok beforehand, but like I don't be on like younger people TikTok. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, that girl Kate Bakes was at Mafiathon.
Oh, she's at Mafiathon too?
Yeah.
Dang, that's real bad. You was at Streamer U and Mafiathon, and I still don't. Oh, shout out K Bakes.
Her with Ray J.
Oh wow. Dang, bro. Hey, shout out K Bakes, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Right.
Well, I mean, she got my attention this time.
Facts.
So yeah. Who else?
There was who was it? It was one more person I was thinking of. I can't remember their name right now that really stood out. Dang, I cannot think of it. I think Zeddy will. I mean, I think it was just I feel like it wasn't like a breakthrough moment. I think it was just a very like I don't want to say complacent, but just like it was even for him, Like I don't feel like it really took him up because I feel like his music was already taking him up, I think it was like a good little bump, like where people just got to see you a little bit more, but I don't think it was really, it didn't really like fully break him through because I feel like his music already just been popping,
Well, the problem is with Zeddy, he stopped streaming after Streamer U.
Yeah. He would stream some nights where like he'll stream like performances and it'll be like those late night at like maybe like 3 a.m. You'll see him go live like after a show or something. But yeah, he didn't really stay consistent.
Some people who like kind of popped during that time, but then the buzz, kind of died off. It's a list of those folks. Corey 2U, he popped for sure.
Yeah,
I thought his life was changed, boy. Who else? And I forgot the rage situation happened with Corey. Because that's really where it went wrong for him. That rage situation. I was talking to somebody else about it, and they told me that. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. Thickney.
Oh yeah, Thickney had a moment.
But she was already buzzing on Instagram with the short form and stuff like that, but she didn't have that like streamer presence because she wasn't a streamer, I turned a lot of people into streamers with that. But you think about Zeddy Will, I think him and kind of Thickney, they went hand in hand, bro.
Right.
So yeah, Thickney.
The girl I was thinking about earlier was Miriam.
I don't know who that is. How you spell her name? Oh, wait. Mary with the 3 eyes?
No, it was like MEYIRAM.
MEYIRAM.
Miriam.
Okay. She popped up. Oh yeah, she definitely did not take advantage.
Because it was her and then this girl, light skin Kim. They were
Light skin,
roommates.
I know. Light skin Key. Oh no. Light skin Keisha, the rapper. Light skin Kim.
Yeah.
I remember light skin Kim because she was like, I think she was like flirting with DDG, and then he was like, "You want to be my ball?" Yo, DDG hilarious.
Do you remember that clip where it was Ben? It was Ben and
Whoa. Oh. You said it was Ben and who?
Deshae. And then they were in the room and they were like, and then Deshae did the fake crying. Like he was like, yeah, you know, my girl like cheated on me, and then you know, Ben like, bruh, what? And like that was with them two girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Preacher
you was
Queese.
peak content, dog.
Nah, facts. Preacher Queese made a little
Preacher
name.
Queese definitely had a moment. I'll say yes. I'll say Preacher Queese, bro. So I was looking for a dude. So I was like, if you a dude, do you really have a chance to blow up? Preacher Queese, I think, is a great example of that.
Right. I think Wendy got, as I said, but you know, she already had her following. I think Wendy had a good moment there too.
Yeah. It was a lot of people who had great moments for sure. I'll say Kaiwas. Kaiwas had a great moment. Good moment.
Yeah, she, you know, it just really didn't really, you know, translate to nothing, you know?
Yeah, but she's doing it because now we get to the what's a win, what's considered a win. Because I think she quit her job and she moved out to LA and she's living in a content house. Obviously, you know, the content house ain't buzzing like the content houses we know, but she's doing it full time. I think for most people, you would consider if you had a job and you went to Streamer University, and a few months later, after Streamer University, you became full-time content creator, you would consider that a win.
Right.
So
no, that's a fact. I mean, it's
like,
surprising that she can. I'm about to say it's surprising she can do it full time because I follow her on Twitch. I'm subscribed, and well, I follow her, and her videos only really be getting like at most maybe 100 views. Like,
because it's like, how you living in the house then?
That's a good question. That's why I don't know. That's why I was like genuinely, I'm surprised. She got 76,000 followers. So, but yes, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, but shout out to her. She definitely had a moment. I think, you know, Deshae and Brooklyn, they were both really good. I really enjoyed watching their content. I think that made me more of a fan of theirs during that time.
Brooklyn said she's not going to apply again this year.
Why?
She just said, she was like, that's not what I want for myself.
I feel her on that.
She was like, I ain't even gonna like front and like fake apply. I just subscribed to her other channel, her live. Oh, I guess just this channel. Let me see what the live channel doing.
That's why I'm like, you know, as I said, I don't know if maybe there's.
Bro, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill.
No, but I'm just like,
no, I know. I heard what you say. It just made me laugh, bro. Like, bro, you gotta chill. Bro, you gotta chill, bro.
I mean, hey, man.
Streamer you, bro. Let's get it.
But yeah, so I think out of people, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that pretty much everybody I could think of that really stood out during Streamer U1. I think the best storyline in my opinion, of course, was the Duke and India love triangle. Like that made it very funny. And then like it made it funny because also with DDG, definitely made him MVP because it's like that storyline with India, but then in the midst of that, he going to these different girls like, you want to be my ball? And and then like he'll be like cuddled up with one girl, the next India's looking from afar, and that's what I think that's what made some of the content so good because you get so many different perspectives of like the same thing happening at once. So you can watch DDG sitting here be on some BS, like sitting here talking to girls at the bar, blah blah blah, and then it's just like everybody in the chat like India coming, like that's what I don't know, bro. I'm excited for Tribute You because just thinking about that again, that was funny because you're literally like, then you'll go to like, I'll never forget, bro. I think one of the best moments was when Kai found out about the party, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That was cinema.
Yeah, bro, because it's like next thing you know, it's like Kai is on. So then everybody hop in there and he just like, I can't believe it. And then you just see him.
This man, DDG, he saw kind of drink. And then like Pink Dress was hot at the time, bro. Like Pink Dress was a legit hit at the moment. And this man started performing Pink Dress in a random bar in Akron for free just for the clip. I said, oh man, this dude DDG got it, bro.
Bro, facts. Yeah, great. Yeah, that was I hope this kind of reignites the streaming world again, I feel like a lot of people that I follow, they do not stream nearly as consistently as they used to. But also a lot of people move to Kick. So I don't have a Kick. Well, I have a Kick now. Actually, I did make a Kick. And I made one like a month or so ago. I saw a lot of people going onto there, but I don't ever watch it, So, and I was looking, I was like, man, why do nobody stream no more? But I'm realizing like it's because everybody kind of transitioned. But all right, so of the people who are not like, let's see, people who were not at Streaming U first year, who would you want to see this year?
That's a good question. I think another thing that we need to kind of like highlight of what you said, what your favorite part of Streamer U1 was and what you're looking forward to this time is like the fact that all those people are already famous. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If kind of a large part of the event is to promote people and to lift people up, like it's like, dang, that's kind of messed up if we just like, all the lit people, like, you know what I'm saying? Because DDG wasn't flirting with like, you know what I mean? Like, or he didn't make his main ball at Streamer U. Like, old girl, what's her name? Myra? Even though Miriam has 90,000 followers, like, right? She ain't regular, but
right.
India loves like as famous as DDG. You know what I'm saying? So it made sense. But yeah, anyways, I want to see how that works this year. Like, of course, like Kai's gonna let in a lot of famous people and stuff, but what is the balance gonna look like between famous and non-famous? And then what is it gonna look like for the viewers? Are the viewers just gonna go to all the famous people stuff again?
Right. Excuse me. Nah, facts. I think definitely, you gotta have those people in there to kind of balance it out. But I would say so. One person I think would do good, one person I'm a personal fan of. I would like to see Raya.
Who?
Raya.
Oh, Raya, Silky Raya.
Yeah.
She won in last year?
Nah.
What? Hold on.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't, or was.
Hold on. I'm
No,
looking at
I
it
don't.
right now.
Yeah, because I didn't find out about Riot until right after Streamer U. And how I found out about Riot, she was at the FaZe house, and like they was having like a Taco Tuesday or something.
Oh yeah,
And I
right.
remember, and I think her and DDG used to be friend. Like it used to be something with her and DDG, and I remember they were like on the balcony, like talking or something, So that's the only reason that I knew like about her.
Yeah. How do you feel? Side note, how do you feel about DDG when he went on tour and he ended in LA and none of the FaZe boys pulled up, and then Baby Rich went on a Twitter rant and said that like this man pull up for y'all every time y'all have a party at y'all crib for content, but none of y'all pulled up to his concert.
I mean, I think that's LA people. Like just to be real, they're content creators. Like a lot of these people probably aren't real friends, I think that's one of the things that if you really watch DDG, I think DDG is one of the more genuine people in the industry, from what I've seen, I think for the most part, like he's not finna just sit here and like for the people that he care about,
For sure. Salute. So we got Raya. Yeah, I can see Raya going. I would say Dean and AB, but like, nah, they too wild. Like they was wilding at auditions, bro.
Yeah, no, like I said, it would be good content to an extent, but then it's gonna be. I could see them going in there and then just doing too much. I think AB. I'm less concerned about AB than I am Dean, because I can see Dean going in there.
Bro, this caption was hilarious. This is why you can't mix kick people with Twitch. Not a single normal dude came out of the kick.
Nah, facts.
Do you want to see this clip?
Yeah.
I'm concerned. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch the clip.
I can't hear no.
My bad. I'm glad you was on to at least say, even if I didn't hear it, that it wasn't on. All right. Okay, cool.
She said, "How are you guys today?" I ain't never heard of that girl ask me how my day was. Bah! Damn my love, cat. See how quick a bitch could get me? Bitch, all your bitch got to do is ask me something I ain't never asked. Nigga. Y'all talking about she 19. Nigga, she legal, bitch.
How old she her? Her 19 has to get fucked. She old enough?
Annies. She look grown as fuck. Yana.
Hey, Yana.
Hey, how old you is?
I'm 19.
They spamming it. Bah! Say you just graduated. What's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Hi, how are you?
What are you guys going for? Can I ask?
A 19-year-old?
A what?
No.
Teacher.
19 years of being at the top.
Annies. What you about to be?
Oh, I'm a dancer, so I love tap dance.
So you gonna be no. What you about to do? You gonna be a teacher or an instructor? Or what? Are you gonna be a teacher or instructor or what?
Oh, maybe like a.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What were you doing again? Sorry.
What you doing, cat? I think we gonna be a student.
A what?
Student.
Oh, cool. Me too. What are you going for?
Huh?
What are you going for?
I told you. I'm standing on that shit.
Okay. That's cool. Okay.
That's crazy. Ah! She gonna look good as fuck. What's your order? She gonna be bad as shit when she get older. Well, she already bad, but
She gonna be
What's
something
that?
serious.
man, shut the fuck up, Jack.
Something. Nothing. What? So I had a. Don't look, but you know the guys in the red suits over there?
No.
Over there. I was so uncomfortable. They asked me the most uncomfortable. I said, "What are you going for?" He said, "A 19-year-old." I know, isn't that weird? But it's okay. I don't know them, so I just walked away.
That's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know, weird watch. Ooh, I don't even know what we're talking about.
No, don't.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
good. Just ignore that.
yeah, no, I'll just ignore it. It's okay. I'm fine.
See, because that guy doesn't think he's 40. The boxer?
It's okay. It's okay. No, that's okay. That's okay.
Nah, it's all good.
The craziest part is like, oh, like if you're a dude, right, and you say, "Oh, I'm gonna go over there and protect you," bro, you about to press Adrian Broner?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I saw enough. Yeah, them boys don't need to be in there, bro. It's gonna be way too much chaos, bro. But like I was saying, I was like, I feel like AB. I was thinking maybe AB might chill a little bit, but nah, he gonna be on 10. He gonna be sneaking the liquor to the youngins. It's gonna be, bruh, it's gonna be a mess. Yeah, so they definitely not making it. You know who I would love to see? Mark from RDC. I would love to see RDC
but he
in
got to
general,
apply though.
I mean, I would say Kyle would probably reach out to him to be a professor. But I would love to see like RDC in general, like bring the whole crew. Cause I think Mark is funny, but I think all of them would be funny.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't go last year.
I mean, it seemed like they be kind of like doing their own stuff.
Facts. That is a fact. But they didn't go, and FaZe didn't go last year. I think he just denied all of FaZe. And then I guess RDC just didn't apply.
Facts. Well, Lacey wasn't there last year?
Nah. I could look it up. Lacey Streamer University. Nah, he wasn't there last year.
Oh, okay.
So I guess Lacey and Marlon got accepted this year. Because Marlon definitely wasn't there last year.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Ain't really. I think. I don't know. Some of the people who are like not in the streaming world that are famous, they're actually kind of weird. So it'd be tough. And I say that in the sense of YK Osiris. I feel like YK Osiris is funny. Like when I saw him on Into Deep, like I was entertained, but then it was like at times it was kind of like, all right, bro, like you doing a lot. You know, you're used to because I'm famous, so everybody gonna rock with you, and they not rocking with you like that because you're in a house full of people who getting money themselves, and then you're on camera the whole time, so the girls like they're thinking more about their like image.
I'm 100% with you on that with YK Osiris.
Yeah. What's his name? I mean, Deja. You think Deja would want to do it? I don't know. I feel like she did the little streaming thing a little bit, but I don't think she really want.
I feel like she's been falling back. Like ever since she kind of had her surgery, she's been kind of falling back for real.
Right. No, exactly.
But I mean, content is her job. So it's like you still got to do content, you know?
No, exactly. So yeah.
You want to have the Keith Lee discussion right now?
Yeah.
All right, so Keith Lee, his application on Twitter got 1 million views, bro. Keith Lee moves stuff. He moves stuff for sure. All right.
Right.
Anyways, this is application.
For the last 3 days, I've been thinking about how to do this and what I'm gonna say, but this is my official application to Stream University. This is my 4th take, so hopefully this is the one. I'm not applying as a student because I don't stream and I respect the people who do, so I would never step on toes. I'm also not applying as a teacher because I think that's a little too serious for me. I'm applying to have a club. I think a club would be dope. Our club will be called the Family That Eats, or the Family Club, or the Food Club, or whatever you want to call it. And there's 3 main premises to the club. One, we're going to eat food together, and we're going to be teaching how to be honest, but at the same time, be respectful to people's cultures and background while you're doing food content. I know a lot of people do food content that stream, and this is a way I can use the experience that I've gained for the last 4 or 5 years from eating food time, to teach how to do it and not be an asshole about it. 2, we're going to talk about the importance of keeping your family with you and the people who really care about you from the very beginning. When you become quote unquote successful, and how to navigate that. I think it's very important to keep the people who started with you at all times. And I know it's hard to do that when you are young and you in a space where you blow up very fast, or you in a space where everything changes quickly. So we're gonna talk about how to do that, or how I personally navigate. 3, we're gonna talk about the importance of keeping God and Jesus on the forefront if that's what you believe in, and not be afraid to say that and speak that and be loud about it, because that's not something that's really publicized in the streaming world. I know Kai is a man of faith, and I know he's somebody who's not afraid to say it and not afraid to stand on it. And I think it'd be dope to talk about that. And at the same time, with all those ideas, really keeping it fun and keeping it a space where everybody can come and enjoy. We eat food together. We talk about family. We talk about faith. We just gonna have a space where people can come and get their ideas out. And it's really gonna be a mature space to have a conversation and eat food together. Shout out to Kai for even doing this, man. God is amazing. We can even get food from a bunch of small businesses. And at the same time, shout out small businesses, be a platform for them, and still teach how to eat the food and be respectful. I think it'd be dope. God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'll be safe. Y'all just let me know. I think it'd be dope. I would have fun with it.
Keith Lee just gets it, bro. All right, so the discussion, the reason why this has been such a discussion, are people just saying it's a different type of content. I think having kids, I say this all the time, having kids and being married, it makes people look a lot older than they actually are. Like Keith Lee ain't even 30. It's like, I don't think people realize this man is still in his 20s because he has kids and a wife. I don't know. Like, I think reading the caption and not watching the video, I kind of saw where people was coming from. After watching the video, I thought he made good points of where he would fit in at Streamer University, and I feel like those are necessary things that are cool on the campus to have. Of like, what do you do once you blow up? I don't think they had that last year as a class or anything. It was like Dante had how do you deal with comments, Agent had how much money you make, how to get a brand deal and stuff like that. But this is something like, what do you do when you blow up? I think that is a great thing. So yeah, where are you standing on the Keith Lee thing, man?
Yeah, no, I think this would be, and I don't know, I didn't really see how people were upset with him about it. Like, I saw what you sent me about how, like, you said like too mature. That's how some people felt. But I think it'll be good to have an actual adult in the room, Like, I think this is really being hosted by a bunch of people in their like 20s, and like the professors all in their 20s or like early 30s, if that, but for the most part it is, not too many real people who can give you just real life advice, and so I think he would be really good. And then as I said, it's just a club, because as I said, people, it's not even that he's trying to be a student or a teacher. It'd be different if it was applying to be a student. Then I'll be like, all right, bro, like, you're doing too much.
He's not about to leave campus with DDG to go to the club.
Right, exactly. But as you said, like a club where, this is somewhere where in between classes you can come and, do different stuff. And I just think it adds to the content that you can make. Because in those downtimes, they were looking like, what are we finna do in between, And that's where, yet again, I think DDG really carried, where it's like, all right, I'm finna host a pool party. All right, we finna have like like an actual part. We're finna do this, you know. Just imagine if there wasn't somebody that was like, all right, I'm finna really think to how to further this. So yeah, so I'm interested to see. I hope, you know, Kai goes through with this, because I think this would be dope. And it'll be dope to, I don't know, maybe this is like, I don't know if he's already thought about this. But this would be something to incorporate, not only this club, but maybe like 2 or 3 other ones, you know? Like really have like a dance, like just has what's her name, like theater, you know? Theater
Oh
and dance.
no. Yeah. Clubs are on the application this year, so it's not student and teacher. Last year it's just student and teacher. This year
Oh,
it's
okay.
student, teacher, and clubs. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah. So that's what I said. I feel like that'd be dope.
Yeah, I was thinking okay, so all right, let's go back to brainstorming mode as we get to the end of the stream and stuff like that. Uh I'm thinking at my age, I definitely got to go as a teacher or something like that, right? And I was thinking, okay, media literacy,
Media literacy, okay.
because for all the people who do commentary videos and stuff like that, a lot of those people don't have journalism degrees, especially if they blew up before they graduated. So it's like they're just throwing out a bunch of stuff that's illegal and you're not doing it the right way. And you can end up like Tasha K, get sued for everything you have. You got to fly out to a different country, like Milagro versus Megan Thee Stallion. Like, you can't just say anything on the internet, bro.
Right.
And it's so enticing to say whatever to get the most clicks, to get the most money. But if you have someone like me who's in the space of streaming, but has a professional experience, I feel like I could tell them, hey, this is the law. You can't just do this, or you could get sued. This is how you protect yourself. This is what you need to say, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. No, I agree. You know, I think that would be very important for people, man, you know. Because you said, a lot of people, a lot of these kids are young, you know, and they're not really, they're, you know, dropping out of school to pursue this. And, you know, so their knowledge on just what is best for them is like very, very slim at times. And that's why I say, you know, the Keith Lee aspect of it would be really dope, because I think it would be good for them to have that as somebody to, you know, really just guide them in a different way, you know. That's why like Preacher Queese was, you know, was a good addition, you know. So I hope Bilu and Zias can make it this
Oh
time.
yeah. Pull up, bro. Don't miss your flight, bro. Don't
Nah,
miss your
facts.
flight. Show up. Let's put Keith Lee, Yes and B. Lou. Uh,
One person who I was excited to see go last year, but really didn't really do much, but because I realized that their personality is not really meant for it. Funny Marco.
Oh, bruh. That's I literally forgot Funny Marco was at Shrimmy. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't really want to see him there, because I just don't think that's his energy. You know, like I realized like, okay, he's not like this super social person. You know, and I think for him, what really changed things was when what's his name, Dez had pressed him. Like, you
Des
remember that?
Preston.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
don't remember him at Streamer University at all.
Bruh, type in Funny Marco Dez.
Bruh, no, this is crazy, bruh. All right, hold on. Oh, there it is.
That nigga's playing, bro. Stop playing for me, get hurt, bro. Because Cameron so crazy to me. We go shot that little no cat. No cat. Oh, none of these niggas ain't on so crazy, bro. With nobody in here. What the fuck is going on with Johnny? That is crazy shit. So you? That nigga's
Nah, this wasn't the clip.
plays somebody get hurt, bro, because Cameron.
Is this it? Oh
No.
no, that's his audition. Bray, I'm about to see this.
I'm not
Set me up. I don't give a fuck from Brooklyn, nigga. I'm not a 7.5. I'm an 8.5. I'm on board the. I'm a fuck.
Nah,
Right, this man said he not a 7.5 because he from Brooklyn.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Just type out silly. This is type Dez Funny Marco. Like
Right. Let me put with 2. All right, is this it?
yeah.
All right, I gotta see the clip, see if it pop up. Okay, all right, here we go. I got it.
Now what? Now, oh my bad. Don't talk nobody ain't like that. You not like that. Yeah. This my man shit at the end of the day. Yeah. Who you talking to? Now what? Now, oh my bad. Don't talk nobody ain't like that. You not like that. Yeah. This my man shit at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a longer clip. But yeah, he had I don't know exactly what happened.
Now what? Now, oh my bad. Don't talk nobody ain't like that. You not like that. Yeah. This my man shit at the end of the day. Yeah. Oh, you can have this shit. Take this right to the I don't want this shit no more.
I say Marco. Yeah, chat, y'all. This some real life shit.
This is that's why it's problem and it's more some goofy internet shit all the time. Yeah. That shit out, bro. Gotta go. Now.
So he was disrespecting Punga? Oh, he said
It ain't hard to find me.
That's crazy.
Who the fuck is you talking to?
I need to see the full clip, bro. Is it?
Bruh. Like when it came out, I was looking for it, and it's like,
Is this it? This the one?
I mean, there is pretty much what you saw. Pretty much what happened. You don't see you don't see what Funny Marco said, and then you can see like Marco just like, okay, like, and I said, because it's one of those things where. Like Marco's like, bruh, like I'm not on none of this, And if it really go there, like I think Marco's one of those people that like if it really goes there, it's gonna go to a whole different thing, Like you could think I'm a B word all you want, but it's like if it really gonna go there, then it's gonna go to a different place. So I think he really just be like, bruh, like I'm like, okay, yeah, they doing way too much over here. I'm just here trying to. He probably made a little joke, But yeah, it was like after that, I barely saw him. I don't even know. Like, I think Marco left early for real.
I think anybody who pops off, like if they blow up in their late 20s, early 30s, I think everybody should kind of be like, you shouldn't really test those people,
right?
Because those people live life.
Facts. And I think people forget that Marco grew up like it'd be funny. Like I watch a lot of his content. Like I've seen him like real interviews and stuff. Where he's not being like a joke. It's like interviewing with other people. And he talks about like, bro, like I really grew up in the hood. Like I really, really grew up poor. Really, he talks about like certain like little times where he got into fights and it'd be funny. But he's like, I'm just being like myself. I'm being serious about this,
Yeah.
And so that's why I feel like Marco is like one of those people that's like, bruh, like I ain't trying to claim to be tough, but it's just like at the same time, I'm not finna like if it gets to a certain point,
Man, Marco grown. Chiclet and Milani, they grown. Like those are like the most grown people on and Duke Dennis. Like those the most grown people on campus last year.
Nah, facts.
I want to. You want to see Caribou? I want to see Caribou.
That'd be dope. I mean, is she applying? I mean, she got her rap career back.
All right. Back is crazy. Back is crazy. Hold on, give me a second. I'm about to pull up her application, and then we'll close.
You think Ben goes back?
All right, so I think he gonna apply because like Ben, he just in the mix. He in the mix dude. So like he definitely gonna apply. He probably gonna show up to Atlanta. If he didn't show up to LA, he probably gonna show up to Atlanta. This is the closest to Miami.
But I mean, I don't even know if he's like the teachers last year didn't apply. Like Kaja picked the teachers, and Ben was a teacher.
DDG applied
because DDG wanted to be a student this time.
Oh, no. He applied last year.
Oh, really? Yeah, I remember. I know he said like all throughout, like as they were talking about it over the summer and all last year, he was like I will go back, but I want to go back as a student because he was like I want to get a full experience of it. Like I don't like being a teacher was fun, but like I'd rather go back as a student.
That man was boxing his students.
Right.
Bro, a lot happened man. DDG really did a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He really did a lot. He did his big one. All right, here's Caribou's application.
This is my streaming application.
What am I now, sis? How do I feel to refresh?
Hey, what's up? My name.
You're not getting me out of here twice, Iceman. Not twice. I'm gonna go. I ain't gonna go because the video only 30 seconds. I'll go half speed.
Caribou and
Nah, we definitely gonna speed that up. I'll go 1.75.
I want to be in Stream University. I want to be a substitute teacher. And what I want to teach is anger management class because I got my shit together. But I once was angry and now I'm managed. So let me be the substitute teacher of anger management class. Trying to get off, bro. Shut up! Trying to tell me how to run my stream. This is my streaming application.
Okay. That'd be dope to see her go. I'll be real.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say, but I don't think he's gonna get her as a teacher.
Yeah. I don't know if she's gonna teach. She might get in as a student though.
Yeah, it's a good chance of that.
Yeah. Caribou, not the two. You gotta know him about.
You think the Shade tries to go back?
The Shade, he like Ben, bro. He like being in the mix.
Yeah.
I saw Baby Rich was at I didn't mean to do that. I ain't even mean to laugh, bro. Like that was disrespectful, bro. Baby Rich, friend of the channel, dog. But Baby Rich laughing at people. He was laughing at people saying people really think the only way you can make money is off streaming. I'm like, bro, like that's low key one of your jobs, bro. Like, what you mean? Oh, right. Didi, Aries and TT wedding was tonight.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'll watch the clip.
Yeah, you covered both. This is a very emotional day for me, even though I didn't cry because I used to change TT diapers when she used to doodle everywhere, pee everywhere. She used to be stinking, running around the house doodling. So now that she's like,
why is the Shay at the wedding and a wife beater, bro?
Maybe you took off the blazer.
My boy tweaking.
A grown woman, she's married. I don't have like a baby.
You're right, because DDG has on a wife beater. I didn't even realize that until you said it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the fit of the groomsmen? Wife beaters and blazers?
I guess so.
Sister no more. I just, it's just my sister now, So, it's an emotional day for me, but I'm very happy that she met you. I've never seen her happier with nobody else, not even nowhere near. And you know, it's just a beautiful thing. You know, me and you, from that day that you cried at Christmas, he was going to fight George or something. I don't know what happened. Whenever he was going to fight George and he was crying or something, like, man, he really cared about, you know, my sister, my family and stuff. So I knew from the jump, like, you know, he was really good for her, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. Y'all really inspiring to me because, you know, one day I want to be married and do the same thing. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, you know, this is nice, you know. So I wish y'all nothing but eternal marriage, happiness, and you know, we family, so we locked in.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's some real stuff.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up.
Oh, that's what I was looking for, Baby Rich. I don't see one Baby Rich clip. Shout out injuries.
Oh,
Well,
RIP Oliver Tree, man.
RIP Oliver Tree, bruh. Yeah, that was crazy, dog. I saw somebody, they were just like, RIP Oliver Tree. His concert was really good. I said, dang, because it felt like it was back to back to back. Because, you know, Alden Smith just happened last night. RIP Alden Smith.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that, I said, dang, it's like back to back to back. I looked it up. Helicopter crash. I'm like, these kind of like wild things going on, bro. Back to back to back, bro.
Yeah. He died on the anniversary of Avicii.
Avicii.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
They said one day you'll leave this world behind to live a life you won't remember.
Oh, he died?
Right. He died like 8 years ago, bro.
Dang. RP Avicii.
I took a pill in Ibiza. Just to show Avicii I was cool.
I ain't gonna lie, no.
Yeah.
It's his new account? This must be his new account. Let me follow him back. He got hacked on his old account. That's what I was like. Nah, not Baby Rich. Kyle T. Mosley. You know, I just saw this follows you, and I was like, Kyle Mosley. His old account.
Oh, okay.
Let me look this up. Avicii, how you spell it?
Aviiicii.
Oh, dang. Yeah, bro, I remember him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he died.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. 2018. I think he died of self harm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Now wake me up when it's all over.
When I'm hungry. Dang, he died, bro. That was Avicii.
Yeah. Well, like wake me up is Aloe Black is one singing, but that's a Avicii song.
The beats and the producing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm letting Dan on real quick. I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate you, Mose, hopping on, saying what's up, everything like that. Going over Stream University. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens with this thing. If I get off of work, and then if I get off of work, like I gotta finish my application before I go up there.
Right.
Hold on. Let me get this right real quick. Sorry, I keep cutting in and out. Y'all give me a second. Bear with me real second. I get my bearing. Dan in the building. Dan, what's up?
What's up, boys?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up? No, I'm just listen. Hey, it's been a long week, man. I'm telling you, all these sports going on, man. Got the Knicks winning the championship, first time in over 53 years. Got the Carolina Hurricanes. Shout out to them. They won the cup. just tonight against the Vegas Knights. Shout out to them. Of course, Alden
Congratulations to
Smith.
Carolina.
Yeah, Alden Smith passed away as well. Man, I just feel bad for the Alden Smith family. You know, he was a former Cowboy, and you know he's Cowboy legend around these parts. So, and I feel bad that I didn't even know that Avicii passed away like 8 years ago. I did not know that. Man, I love that song, "Wake Me Up." That's a good song.
Yeah, same, man.
Alden Smith ain't no dang Cowboys legend, Dan. I mean, rest in peace, Alden Smith. He ain't no dang Cowboy. Like, people who live in Dallas might be the only people in the world who think that.
Yeah, well, you know how that is around these parts. So. You know how that is. I mean, everybody's been talking. We've been busy with the World Cup and everything now because of soccer. So it's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I know everybody's been talking. You know, when you think of Alden Smith, you think of the 49ers, man.
I'll tell you what, he was a good player for the 49ers. He really was. He really was.
One of the best. I think one of the best edge rushers of his time.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely.
And they tried to in Truck. He spoke about struggling, having better days. So they aren't announcing what exactly what happened, which you know you can infer what happened from that.
Right.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah.
I think football, bro. I think football might be like in trouble, bro. American football, and it's never going to end because it's $1 billion industry. But like their minds, bro, the players' minds are going so bad, and it's just getting worse and worse as time goes on. Even with all the like, you can't sack a quarterback. Like even with all those rules, like the minds are just getting worse and worse.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it's just. I mean, anytime when the players get that contract, you know, they get the money, it goes through their heads. It's, you know, they don't stay focused. So
it's them hits. The hits they take it to the head. Like,
exactly.
I don't know, man. I think. Well, what do you think, Mo? You think football's in actual trouble or what?
I think to an extent, as you said, it's still, you know, $1 billion organization that's, you know, going to continue to thrive to an extent. But I think with them putting so many rules in, it is a lot for people who are traditionalists onto the game of the game. You start to feel like, man, this ain't the game I grew up loving. But a lot of the younger generation, they're just used to seeing highlight plays all the time, you know? Like the highlight plays don't mean as much as they used to. Like back when we were growing up, it's like, you know, you see a 10-7 game, you know, those gritty football games, X, Y, and Z. But now you got teams like, you know, like who was that? Miami back in the like a year or so ago scoring 60 points, you know? And so I think, you know, it is changing, but I don't know. I guess that's where they want to take it, so it can be more exciting. I don't know, like the grittiness, the physicality. I think the younger generation isn't as comfortable with that, you know.
Yeah, I do think that football, you know, back in the day, that was like the grit and grind. That was the biggest thing. Like everybody would be hard nosed, going at each other's throats. Like, hey, you do this to me, I'm coming right after you. And now all of a sudden, fast forward to this generation, now it's kind of like, oh, I'm hurt. I get the money now. I get paid. So it is what it is to that regard. But I'm guessing a lot of people are wanting football to be back because, you know, the hockey season's over. The basketball season's over. You know, baseball season is fixing to be over soon in the next few months. So everybody wants football to be back.
Right.
I think folks is cooked, bro. When you got these folks going on Instagram Live, yelling at their baby mamas, like yelling at their teams, they start talking about like the universe and adrenaline's theory, like. These jokers is looking, you know, remember the clip of Mace, he said, you know, respect to mental health and da-da-da-da. But that brother crazy. Like, like we're saying that like 3 times a week. The dude from the Broncos chewed his girlfriend's phone. She tried to take his phone to go through his message. He chewed the phone. These folks is crazy. And we saying this every week about multiple dudes who are in the NFL or used to be in the NFL. Bro chewed the girlfriend's phone. No. Yeah. He chewed the girlfriend's phone. And they both got arrested. They got released. And then he got arrested again the same week. And then Alden Smith does this at the end of the week. Allegedly. We don't know.
Right.
These boys' mind ain't right. You look at AB. AB was the best receiver in the league for like 2 months. It was like Julio Jones or Antonio Brown.
Yep.
A couple months later, AB is on the front lawn yelling at his baby mama on Instagram. Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, these dudes aren't even functioning humans. And it'll be one thing if it was an anomaly of just one guy, but it's another guy after another guy after another guy after another guy. And then they put out the movie with Will Smith. You know, people gonna watch it because it's Will Smith. Because we're gonna change the rules. We're gonna change the helmet. We're gonna change the rules. But the dudes are just getting crazier and crazier. So it's like, now what? I guess, $1 billion. Goodell's just gonna look the other way, collect another billion, and we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna announce who's performing at Super Bowl halftime. We're all gonna talk about it for a week or two, and we're gonna tune in just like we do every year. So it's like, do we really care, or are we just gonna say we care in June? Football comes back in July, training camp, and we get back to regularly scheduled programming. I think that's the issue here, and I think that's just what, I don't know. It's just what kind of is going on in front of us. It's kind of like boxing, but boxing is fewer people because it's just one-on-one. But the whole Adrian Broner thing, the AB thing, that's not normal either. And you don't think him getting punched in the head for 20 years has anything to do with him acting erratically as he is on kick right now? Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
right.
It is what it is, bro. But I guess, Dan, it has been a while since you've been on.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a long time coming because, with the Knicks winning the championship, I saw the last video that you did, Rashad, and I just wanted to say this. It was the Knicks destiny to win the whole thing, because that game when they were down by 29 points to the Spurs and they came back and won that game by 1 point, that just shows you the competitiveness and the energy that the Knicks brought. And shout out to my guy, Jalen Brunson, a former Maverick. I mean, my gosh, he finally gets to win the championship. I'm never going to be mad at him. Mark Cuban messed up the whole thing. We were wanting to get a contract done with him, the pair with Luka, and what could have been Luka, Jalen Brunson, and Cooper Flagg. What could have been? It could have happened, but it didn't happen. So that's all I could say on that regard. Cat gets his first championship ring as well because he couldn't do it in Minnesota. He couldn't do it there. Mikal Bridges gets his championship. OG gets his second one. So Josh Hart gets one as well. I think this is like his second one, if I'm not mistaken, because I think he won the first one when he was with the Lakers in the COVID era. So
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so I think it's because of the fact that when you look at the Knicks as a whole, you can just see the energy and the grit and grind that they displayed. And shout out to Mike Brown. I think this is like his second championship too, I believe, because I think he won one with the Warriors when he was under Steve Kerr, if I'm not mistaken. So
he was also on Pop's staff, so he might have won one with Pop too.
Oh yeah, so this must have been his third one. So, but I think the Knicks as a whole, I do think it's a really good. They had a really good season. They've had to battle it out, and I'm just very happy for them. But the Spurs, I mean, they've had leads. They have chances after chances after chances to beat the Knicks, and they just couldn't do it. And I think that's the reason why that they're so young. They're a young team, but it's also it's a learning curve for them. So I do think that Wemby and Dylan Harper and and Castle, I mean, they're all going to learn from this. And I do think that you're going to see the Spurs going at the Thunder's neck for the next several years, as long as the Spurs keep continuing to build around Wemby and see what happens in that regard.
Yeah, no, for sure. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I was just saying, right.
Yeah, so I do think that the Spurs are going to be back. I do think that the Spurs are going to be back into the thick of things. So I do believe that they're going to be fine. I do think that the draft coming up is going to be very important for teams that want to go after talented players because, like you said, Rashad, this draft coming up is supposed to be loaded with good players, and I hope that some of these NBA teams can go out and get the players that they need because this summer is going to be really challenging for some of these teams, like the Mavericks, like the Lakers, and probably the Suns and the Timberwolves and all these other teams in the Western Conference. It's starting to get a little bit tougher now because remember, you have to be up with the big boys like the Spurs and the Thunder, and you got all these bottom dwellers like the Suns, the Timberwolves, the Kings, the Mavericks, the Blazers, the Jazz. I mean, these are all these teams. Y'all got to pony up to the plate and see where you go from there. So
it's going to be definitely interesting to see like what happens with the future of the West and just the NBA in general. Like I think the first big domino to fall, it's looking like it's going to be Giannis.
Yeah.
If he actually goes to the Celtics, like that's the first big domino, and then kind of everything goes from there. So we'll see, man. We'll see. It'll be an interesting offseason. Like I said, a great draft. They said next season's draft isn't like nearly as hyped as this one. It's kind of like almost kind of like pretty mediocre, pretty average. So yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens this summer. Zero said Wemby needs to improve his conditioning. I think it's more on. I think a lot of it is Mitch Johnson as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, draw up a play, bro. Like he didn't draw up many plays offensively. He said Kyrie's ready to come back.
So I have seen a video of Kyrie practicing. I think it was with the charity, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. He did look really good. He said that he's almost 100%, so that's going to be huge for Dallas coming up in the next year because they really want to pair Cooper Flag with Kyrie to compare that duo. But I'm really interested to see how Kyrie does. It's always going to be that first contact coming off of an ACL because remember, he's 34 years old going into this season. So it's going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, and I think always like I just don't know. Like I don't know how much longer Kyrie's actually going to be in Dallas. So
I agree. I think this is going to be. I think this is probably going to be. It's either this season or next season for Kyrie to try to get it together in Dallas. I really do.
Well, Zero, the thing about Wemby getting stronger to stay in the paint, like he's a shooter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if he gets too bulky, like will that affect his shot? Remember Giannis had a fairly regular looking jump shot as a rookie, as a skinny kid. As soon as he bulked up, he forgot how to shoot. So I think that like ruins a large part of his game if he does get like bulky.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do think that the Spurs are going to be fine, though. I do think that they're going to be. I think they're going to be competitive for the next several years because it's always
they got to draw some plays. You got to get some.
They have to draw plays. They do, but I do think that Mitch Johnson is a good enough coach to compete. I do.
We'll see. Mo, any words on the Spurs' performance in the finals?
Yeah, I definitely feel the youth and really played a factor. And just composure. And I think also towards the end of the games, I think the Knicks were able to come back because of their will. And then I think none of these guys on the Spurs have ever played this long. You never played basketball at this level for this long. So I think a lot of times the Knicks would kind of come out a little lackadaisical to try, and the Spurs were able to capitalize on that. But I think the Knicks always knew, after probably the first couple games, man, when it comes down to it, we always gonna be able to walk them down. You know, and definitely Jalen Brunson, like I would love to see what he averaged in the fourth quarter by itself, you know, because that was the biggest part, man. But definitely, like, you know, as Zero said, I think what's his name, especially Wemby, you know, his stamina clearly wasn't there throughout a lot of those latter parts of the games. And so I think, but you got to think he was only averaging like 33 minutes a game during the regular season. So now you got him playing, you know, 7-game series, a couple overtimes, you know, 40, 50 minutes and, you know, all the different stuff where he just was not ever used to this. So I think, you know, moving forward, they got a great team. They can definitely get back. But yeah, it just youth really played their part.
The Sacramento, my bad, Dan. I just wanted to say.
No. I was just gonna piggyback on what Mo said. I do think that the youth kind of got to them a little bit because obviously it was their first time as a unit to be very, you know, inexperienced at times. But I do think that the Spurs have a good future, knowing that they haven't won anything since obviously the Tim Duncan era, which obviously that was with Tony Parker, Manu, and Danny Green, and all those other guys, and Greg Popovich. I do think that the Spurs are going to be just fine. They just got to draw up some plays, like you said, Rashad.
I think Ja. I have no clue, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I think anybody who says they know where Ja's gonna go is lying to you. I saw some people saying Phoenix. Obviously, like I think New Orleans is not, in my opinion, New Orleans is an option. I might be biased though. Like, because you have Jordan Poole and DeJounte Murray, you can flip for him in New Orleans, and then the whole Zion connection with both those guys playing with each other in AAU in South Carolina growing up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he's gonna go though. I mean, I think going to Atlanta would have been an option when Trae Young was on Atlanta, but you think Miami, Tyler Hero package?
I'm gonna be real. Wherever he goes, I don't think he moves the needle.
I don't see it.
He got to rebuild his game, bro. Because after all them injuries, like his game is like based on, it's like D Rose. Like D Rose game was based on athleticism, so D Rose had to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he had to rebuild his game to stay in the league, and Ja's gonna have to do that coming back from these injuries.
Yeah. I think Ja is probably more than likely going to stay in Memphis. I believe. I mean, you're going to probably give him another few years to see what he does. But I mean, the interesting thing is that I do think that teams are going to be interested on him, knowing that they're going to get a very good young athletic guard. But the thing about Ja is that he's got to keep his head right because remember, he's got off the court issues as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mom.
I was just saying, no, that's exactly, you know, I think that's the biggest part for him. If he just, you know, stay out the way, you know, he keep his head down and really focus on basketball, you know, and I hate that all these different situations happen because it really just derailed his career so crazy. And now it's like, he's at a point he'll never be at that level again. And so now you're looking to possibly win a championship on another team, maybe. But you're going to be kind of, I wouldn't say he not at the point where, like, you know, Rondo, where when they, like, the Lakers won that 2020 championship and Rondo was like that little missing piece. But, you know, it's like, so you give him that credit, like, man, without him, we wouldn't have done it. So I don't think he's that far into his career. He could be a good number 2 or third option, but it's like to be that guy is like, yeah, it's kind of cooked. Yeah.
I'm with
but you. Y'all, I'm about to go ahead and hop off, man.
I was literally about to say, Mo, you can go ahead, lock out of stuff.
Yeah.
Let the people know where they can stream your music and stuff like that.
You can stream my music on all platforms at RBMo. New music on the way in the next few weeks. And yeah, find me on Instagram at RBMO____. Find me on TikTok at RubberBandMo. Find me on X at
I
Mono.
didn't think you were doing that on 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I did it quick.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, find me all those places. And yeah, as always, great to talk with you, Dan.
Yes, sir, Mo.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all brainstorm, help my boy Rashad with his Streaming You application.
We'll try to.
Yes, sir. But all right, man. Y'all boys be easy, man.
All right, Mo.
All right,
Take
Mo.
it easy, brother.
All right, peace.
But yeah, man. I don't know what y'all does, bro. I honestly don't know, or where he goes. Like,
No.
because I think Memphis is ready for a reset with like trading Jaren Jackson Jr. That was them saying out loud, like, we're resetting.
No. I think Jaw. I think Jaw. For me, I think it would make sense for Memphis to keep him, but at the same time, I think I could see a team going after him. I don't know if the Heat is a good fit for Jaw, but maybe a team in the Eastern Conference would make sense. I don't know who that would be, but I don't think it would be the Bucks because I don't think the Bucks have enough assets to go get Jaw. But I do think that he would be an interesting candidate for sure.
Yeah. We'll see what happens because I think I saw some reports that were like they said Jaw said he can't go back. It's they can't fix it. It's beyond repair.
Yeah.
In Memphis, so we'll see what happens. So we'll see what, like I said, it should be an interesting summer with Jaw, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, and who else? I think LeBron. If LeBron does anything different, I think LeBron is kind of so old.
Yeah.
Like I think he'd rather retire than just move again, unless it's Cleveland. But to go to Cleveland, he had to take like a vet minimum, and I don't think he wants to do that either. So I don't know where LeBron's gonna go, bro. Like, does the thing to Golden State happen? I don't know.
But I will say this though. I do think that Austin Reeves could leave. I heard there's some trade packages out there for him.
Yeah, Austin Reeves, he's on the market as well.
Yeah.
I don't like Mo was talking about he doesn't think Ja moves the needle. I don't think Austin Reeves moves the needle, to be honest. And salute to Austin Reeves. He's a good player, but like for what he's demanding, he's asking for something close to the max. No, sir. That's the Lakers hype. He said he can't come here to NYC. He's talking about Ja.
Ja? No, they already got Jalen Brunson. They've already got Jalen Brunson, so they don't really need Ja. They don't really need that.
Or Austin Reeves, both same. Both cards. They don't need that. They're good on cards.
Nah. Man, I just feel like that this NBA offseason is going to be very interesting for some of these teams because if you really look at it, the Eastern Conference, I feel like that it is trying to get better. I have heard a report that the Mavericks were interested in Joel Embiid, and I'm like, I don't want Joel Embiid. He can't even stay healthy on the court. He just can't.
I'd 100% want Joel Embiid on my team if it was a possibility. Because when he's on the court, bro, it ain't many people in the league better than him. It might be like Jokic, SGA. That's it. Of like, if they all on the court, who's better than him in the league? Yeah, I say that. Oh, he was talking about LeBron.
Oh, I don't know about LeBron to the Knicks, but boy, couldn't that be interesting with him, Brunson, and Cat? Oh, wow.
I remember he was planning to go to the Knicks in 2010.
Oh, yes, I remember. That was the decision. I think that was that. That was that
he
time.
was going there, and then D Wade and Chris Bosh did the whole thing. But my allergies cutting up.
Man. So, the other news that I heard over the last week or so, was Patrick Mahomes getting that big time extension for 2 years and $500 million. Nobody is worth that much, but for a guy that's won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs, I don't think he deserves that. Honestly, everybody's already saying, "Well, who's the next guy that's going to get extended? Is Dak Prescott going to get extended?" I hope not. I want Dak to be finishing his career in Dallas in 2 years. I don't want Dak to be here for longer than that.
That's crazy.
I don't want
Dak to retire in 2 years. Dak is like
Dak is like 33. He's going to be like going into his 11th season. So I know. I just don't think he can reach the 40. I just don't think he can. I just don't think he would.
He said Mahomes didn't look good last season. I mean, I think you got to look at his weapons. All his weapons are gone.
Well, he's had. This is going to be his second full season with CD and Pickens and Ferguson and Javonte Williams and then his offensive line. I mean, he's now going to have a decent defense this year. So, I mean, there's no more excuses for Dak now. I mean, if the Cowboys think that they're going to go for it this year, you might as well just say go for it. Push your chips into the table. But if you don't think so, then you got to let this test it out. But we got to be humble as fans. But how are we not humble?
How do you feel about the Cowboys' chances of winning a Super Bowl now after the what in the world? After the Knicks won the NBA championship? Because I kind of put you guys in the same boat, like Cowboys fans every fall. This is our year, and then you guys always lose. Like Knicks fans are like, this is our year, and the Knicks always lose. But the Knicks actually won this year, so now it's like I'm looking at the Cowboys. You guys are probably like the second most hyped team, like next to the Knicks. Of like, we're gonna win it, and I only say second because the Knicks haven't won since the 70s. And you guys haven't won since the 90s, so it's like at least it's a little closer. But
at least
like one of those. This is our year and never win.
I know it's crazy. I listen when I heard the report about saying that the Knicks won the championship before the Cowboys did. I was like, wow. I was just so flabbergasted by it, but. I think it's going to be at least 2 to 3 years at least to see if we can win one or not. If it's not, then let's just tear it down and rebuild and just start from scratch. But as of right now, we still got Dak going into his 11th season. Hopefully that he can, rebound after the horrible last 2 years. So I'm looking forward to the 2025-26 season for this team for sure.
Zero, you didn't name one quarterback who didn't have like Pro Bowl, top of the league type of receivers. Like every time they won, Brady, crazy receiving course. Eli Manning, Plaxico Burress, Victor Cruz, like Jeremy Shock, like those guys, these are Pro Bowl, like, you know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning, they had Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, who? Like, come on, bro, like. He said, I was smoking a cigar and a glass of whiskey. OJ smoking on that Wimby pack.
Oh, Zero. Shout out to my guy Zero, though, who's in the building. Finally.
Oh, yeah. Hey, congratulations to Zero, bro.
Oh.
To Zero.
Oh.
As a New Yorker, he is like one of the resident New Yorkers on this channel.
Congratulations, Zero. How are you feeling, buddy?
He said he's smoking that cigar.
I know it.
Whiskey and OJ. That Wimby. Really good.
Did you see those? Did you see those videos of the fans in New York City being wild on the streets?
Yeah. They were still chanting F. Trey Young, bro. I'm like,
oh wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Still after they winning the championship.
Wow.
Zero. You been safe out there, bro? You been in the crib? You been outside? You been watching the kids go crazy? Let us know. Let us know what the vibes are. If you working outside right now, are the people still just yelling and loud in the streets? Let us know something. Let us know what's going on in the streets of New York City.
Shout out to the police officers too in NYC as well. Boy, they're trying their best to keep those fans in check. They're trying to. They're trying.
Everybody was scared about the Knicks in the finals because they're like, if they win, the city's gonna go crazy, and if they lose, the city's gonna go crazy.
I couldn't believe that I was so close to predicting Knicks in 6. I was really wanting that to happen. Was really wanting it.
But okay, 0 though. All right. I'm saying when they won, they had superstar receivers. Patrick Mahomes this past season, he literally had the jailbird, watched Travis Kelce. I watched Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have Tyreek Hill going. Like, a lot of those elite kind of receiving options that he had, they're no longer there. So it's like that's why I say last season specifically, you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, Kansas City, they got to boost up that wide receiver room. But that's also like low-key his fault. You take $500 million, you ain't got no money for nobody else. Joe Burrow's kind of facing that in Cincinnati. He said, I don't have no offensive line. Joker, you push for us to sign your best friends from LSU $100 million, and we paying you $200 million. Where's the rest of this money for an offensive line you want?
Yep.
People got to be thinking about that, bro. So
if
Mahomes is struggling because he don't have a receiving core, he has nobody but to blame himself.
Yep.
You take $500 million and wonder why you can't get no help. You took all the help money. So it just comes down to that, bro. Dan, do you have a song of the night, man?
Oh, I just came up with one. I know what it's gonna be. It's called Johnny Be Good by Mr. Chuck Berry. You know what it is. Let me see if I can remember this from the top of my tongue. Let me see. Deep down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans, when I'm back, I forgot the lyrics, but I remember the song.
First of all, we want to say Happy Black Music Month. Shout out Chuck Berry. Rest in peace to Chuck Berry. Black Music Month. Honors done by Dan the Man, coming live to you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The DFW.
Man. Let me see if I can start it off from the top here. Let's see. Deep down in Louisiana, down in close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good.
Yeah. I didn't know you
I was going to keep going for the second verse.
Oh, go ahead. Second verse then.
He used to carry his car in a gunny sack, go sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Oh, the engineers would see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. The people passing by, they would stop and say, oh my, what that little country boy, oh, he could play. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny Be Good. I need those applause, man.
I go, hold on.
Thank you. We'll be here all night. Kidding.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Dan. Yes, sir, Dan. Hold on. He said you need the instrumental. If I play the instrumental,
We do need. Yeah, I don't know. We may get.
they
We may get
taking my
copy.
channel down.
We don't need to get copyright.
I reacted to that Drake. They say you can't post for 7 days. If it weren't for my YouTube manager getting me out of jail, I would have been gone for 7 days, bro. But yeah. Okay. All right. Well, happy Black Music Month to everybody once again. Rest in peace to Chuck Berry. Thank you, Dan, for that beautiful selection. Thank you, Mo, for stopping by today on the stream and popping up on his off day. This is not a 1 a.m. day, so this was his technical off day, and he popped up for an hour and a half. Yeah, let's get out of here, man.
I'm ready when you are, buddy.
This ain't the all right. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is Dan the Man. You already know what's going on. Dallas Dan with the plan. Dan the Man. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. Please follow along because we've been live on this channel or post original content on this channel each and every single day for the past 466 days. Whew. And Dan, first, I got to do this too. How's it?
Oh yes. She is almost through. She is getting that 4th treatment on the 24th of June. She is that close to recovering. I'm so ready for this, man. I'm so ready. She's going to be fully recovered hopefully by July. We're going to be doing a lot of things with her. We can't wait to go sing out the karaoke on one of these nights, man. She's going to be loving it. We get to go see the fireworks on 4th of July. Cannot wait to spend some time with her. Shout out to everybody as well for all the prayers and the wishes for her. Just shout out to everybody.
Prayers up to Mama Dan. Mama Dan is finishing up her sessions of the chemo and things of that sort, if you want to know the background of that. And yes, I'm so glad to hear that she's nearing the end of her treatment and that, you know what I'm saying, you guys could continue to enjoy the rest of your summer and stuff like that. He said, I don't know what's going on, but prayers. He said, oh, okay. Yeah, Zero, as you know, ain't been on in a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when he was on, you weren't on, and y'all were playing music.
Yeah.
But it was one night where everybody was on.
Oh yeah, I think
it was Zero, SSB. I think you were on too. Were you on that night when Zero and SSB were on at the same time?
I think so.
This was like only a couple weeks ago. This one even like months ago. Yeah, this was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got the Knicks up there.
And Zero, please be careful out there, buddy.
Yes,
please.
Yes. He said it's calm now because of FIFA. Yeah, he said.
Yes, yeah.
We got FIFA in Atlanta too. While I'm out here, so it's
they have to call it the Atlanta Stadium now.
Yeah, crazy. That's crazy.
Because of corporate.
Yeah. You can't. Like they had to put a whole billboard over the like Mercedes-Benz logo.
Same thing they had to do with our stadium too. Same thing.
Yeah, crazy. So you guys are at the Dallas Stadium now?
Yep, Dallas Stadium.
Wow, that's crazy. That's weird.
And the same thing with the Houston thing too, where the Texans are. They call it Houston
NRG
Stadium. Yep, Houston Stadium.
That's where Freddie is. Freddie from Twitter, from Germany and stuff like that. He's documenting his journey in America. Parades are by my job, so I'll be seeing a setup for the. Oh, that's fire.
There you go. Hey, you got to tell us about that parade, though, Zero. Tell us about it when you come back. Please do.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm excited about that to see how it goes. Stay safe, as always, man. And let's do it. Let's do it, Dan. And as always, have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Have a good day. Nobody else told you today. I care for you. Until next time, please take care of yourself.
Rashad. Why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.